Now I am going to shred the coconut. I have been using this attachment which comes with the wet grinder to grate coconuts, which is really good. So I want to check how the food processor is grating the coconut. So I have cut the coconut into pieces and I am adding to the chute. Most of the pieces are not shred. I think I need to add it again. I need to do it again. So I have added the pieces again which were not shred. So let's see if it shreds this time. Now I think again it's same. See, could see pieces here and a lot of pieces here also. Let's open this and see. As you can see, the quality of the shred is not good and most of the pieces are not shred. Here are some pieces and here some pieces. It's not at all shred. So I think I cannot use it to shred coconut. Now I am going to show the difference between the grating in the wet grinder attachment and the food processor. Let's grate. As you can see, there is no wastage. It's completely grated and the grated coconut is very nice and fine. This is the one which I grated using the food processor. It's very rough and it's coarse. And almost 60% of the coconut is waste. It's wasted. And when you grind in the wet grinder attachment, you don't need to slice the coconuts. You can grate as it is. But here you need to slice it, then you need to grate it, but still you will get this only. Now we are going to try the grinder mill in the food processor. For that I am going to grind some coffee beans. Earlier I was using my NutriBullet mill jar to powder the coffee beans. So now I am going to use this food processor grinder mill. Let's see how it comes. Let's begin with the NutriBullet. Now we are done with powdering the coffee beans using NutriBullet. As you can see, it's really fine. It has powdered finely. I used to prepare Madras filter coffee at home. This level of fineness is very good for that. Now we are going to try the same with the food processor. See, as you can see, it's not that fine. It's coarsely ground. I have kept both the coffee powders for comparison. This one I ground with the NutriBullet. As you can see, it's very fine. It's very fine. This one I prepared with the food processor and it is coarse. Some people used to apply coffee powder for their hair. If you have this kind of very fine powder, it will be very good to make a mask. But this coarse powder, it will not stick to your hair. It may fall down. Next we are going to see how the food processor perform for grinding chutneys. Here I took grated coconut and other ingredients. Let's see how it performs. For chutney, actually it is grinding nicely. For coconut chutneys, we don't prefer very fine grinding. So this is fine. This is very good. Not very coarse, not very fine. The right consistency. Next we are going to prepare smoothie in the food processor. Actually many days we used to have smoothie with our breakfast. So having a good smoothie maker is very important for us. So let's see how it performs. Here I am going to prepare banana and date smoothie. I have taken all the ingredients here. This is banana, 2 to 3 dates, some almonds, flaxseed and milk, cold milk. So smoothie is ready now. It seems to be okay. It's not that bad. But when it comes to the dates, it has not done well. You can see the pieces. These are the leftover pieces. I ground it almost for around 45 seconds or more. But still the pieces are like this. Now I am going to prepare the same smoothie in the NutriBullet. We have been using this NutriBullet for more than 4 years now. It's very good. Now let's prepare this. I think it has done really well. Let's see. Yeah, as expected, it is very smooth and fine. I couldn't see any date particles yet. Yes, it has completely grind the date particles. Now I am going to prepare idli dosa batter. First I am going to prepare it in the food processor. Then I will grind it in the wet grinder also. Then I will compare it. See, now I have already soaked the urad dal and idli rice. Now we are going to grind the rice in both food processor and in the wet grinder. One of my main concerns while purchasing this food processor was whether it could make a good idli dosa batter. But after seeing this output, I can definitely say that it has done a good job and I am really satisfied. So finally, we are going to prepare dough for roti, and I have taken around 300 gram of wheat flour and added some salt. Let's start the kneading. First let mix together. So we are done kneading with the dough. It looks good. The only thing is I have added a little more water. So while you are making the dough, add water little by little. Other than that, it is very good. I hope you find this video useful, and thanks for watching.